Everybody, this is Adam Bomb with Adam Bomb Breaks, and it's the day before update. Update has been really hyped this year because of Paul Skenes and the number of rookies, Jackson Merrill, and all the rookie debuts that you'll find in it. Let's do a review and see what's in it and see what the hit odds are for the main products. Let's go! 2024 Topps Update. This is usually the last kind of flagship that you're going to see. Of course, the design is the same as before. There's one of your bigger rookies there, Colt Keith. So we're going to go through the different formats. How much did they produce? How rare are the base cards? We'll kind of get into that. It's a little harder to know because you don't know how many of all the different retail stuff they produced. The hit odds per format, auto odds, cost per hit, and then we're going to compare to 2022 and 2023. So, what are the formats? Hobby, of course, 20 packs, 12 cards per pack, 12 box cases, 1 auto or relic. Nothing's changed there within this year. In the past, it was 24 packs and 14 cards per pack, but they've decided that, hey, we're going to give you the same amount of hits, but we're going to reduce the number of base cards by reducing the packs and the number of cards per pack. At least that's what they've told us. Jumbo, there's 10 packs per box, 40 cards per pack, used to be 46, and 6 boxes per case, 1 auto and 2 relics. Usually this is the preferred format. It is a little less produced than Hobby. And it's usually 2 to 3 times the expense. Blasters and hangers, these two I find are good values. Blasters, your 7 packs, which is different it seems. 12 cards per pack, 40 box cases. You're going to get 3 parallels per box, those holiday parallels. This release is going to be Halloween themed. 1 pack in the hanger box, of course, 59 cards, 64 box cases. This is kind of going off what Series 2 was. I cannot find any of that. And you're going to get 1+ yellow parallels per box, whether that's yellow and yellow, yellow chrome, yellow crackle. That's usually what you're going to get. But what I've seen in the past, even though the odds say only 1, you're getting 2 or 3. So that's interesting. Retail boxes, bulk packs is kind of a new one, but the older ones are what we've seen before. Super box, Fanatics Blaster, retail boxes, fat packs, and blah blah blah. Those I'm not going to go very far into because I don't think they're very good formats in general. Super box is one of the places you can get the pins and things like that. It's usually fun to open one of those. I don't do it every time. This time because of Skenes, and it really depends if he's in some of the others, the pin set and things like that, if I'll do that. So, what's in the set? 350 card base set. Does that sound like more? Because it is. They've gone back up to Series 1, Series 2 of yesteryear in 91, 92, those years when they're, well, I think it was 93, 94 when they started doing Series 1 and Series 2. Where they would release 350 because it used to be a 792 card set back in the day in the early 90s, late 80s. They're getting back there. I don't care for that because it makes everything harder to hit, more cards that you don't want. Base parallels, nothing new here. 31 in the rainbow, that's including the non-numbered and the Halloween themed. With the Halloween themed, you're going to have 4 different 1-of-1s, including the 4 different printing plates that are 1-of-1s. So that would actually make 7. So lots of 1-of-1s, but again, they print this to the moon. Insert sets, 10 insert sets, 7 short print sets. Seems like a lot. Yeah, it is. They increased the number of various sets and inserts from last year. Let Him Cook, one of the new ones. Looks pretty cool. Autumn Tales, All Class, All Star, Black Gold, Mystical, which looks pretty good, probably the best looking one that I've seen so far, and the 89 Tops. Blue, Black, Gold, Red, and Platinum are your parallels. Blue, of course, isn't numbered, but we assume it's to 600 copies. That's the way it's always been. Retail has its own little thing, Stars of the MLB and Chrome Stars of the MLB, 25 in each of those sets. Red, Black, and Platinum there. Red's kind of weird that it's numbered to 70, but you just don't see it very often. These are the short prints, so these are all kind of the same. No parallels. They have heavy lumber, 25 of those. Home field advantage, 20. Legendary home field advantage, which is interesting because we've pulled one of these before. They are super rare. Talking like 1 in 13,000 hobby packs. 5 of those. Stratospheric Stars is new. 10 of those. And then the sketch cards, both shaped and the normal sketch. Don't know how many they produced of, well, they're usually one-of-ones, but we don't know how many that were actually made. And there's no parallels of those. First Pitch is a new one. I'm assuming it has something to do with rookie pitchers. We don't know how many's in the set, don't know who's in the set. Blue, Black, Gold, Red, and Platinum. I'm assuming Skenes is going to be in First Pitch, but again, they're pretty rare. They're case hit type pulls. And then the Fanatics Authentic Redemptions. These are only in the Fanatics Blaster Box where you can redeem it for a jersey. Autos. So when you look here, what are we looking for? Paul Skenes. He is in 13 of these different sets. So lots of chance at him. Are they shorter printed than the rest? We shall see. So you have Tops, All-Star, the 89 Tops, 2024 All-Star Game autos, and the Baseball Stars. And you can see the number in each. They have the same set of parallels. Black, Gold, Red, and Superfractor. Let Him Cook, Autumn Tales, Tops, Black, Gold, Mystical. So basically all the insert sets. Baseball Stars dual autos and triple autos. Cut signatures and heavy lumber autos. No parallels in those. But guess what? Most of those sets you're going to find Paul Skenes in outside of like the cut signatures. He's not going to be there because that wouldn't make any sense. First Pitch, I'm guessing he's going to be in that. There's First Pitch autos. Parallels are Gold, Red, and Platinum. Again, that First Pitch, I would be interested. I didn't see any in the box I saw open by Striker Breaks, but you never know. Auto Relics, you're going to find Skenes in here too. Stitch, All-Star Stitch Dual, Jumbo, and Major League Materials. You can see there the number of cards in each set, and then they only have 2 parallels of Red and Superfractor. Very similar to this one, Reverence. I want to pull a Reverence so bad. I've never pulled one in the years I've been breaking. Maybe this is the year. We're going to try to get as much as we can of this because I think it's going to be a fun product to rip. The only problem is the price, and we'll talk about that later. But Reverence is 35 people in it this year, Red and Superfractor. Now let's go to the Relics. All-Star Stitches, Major League Materials, 89 Tops, Rising Rookies. All the same in there. I'm assuming that's your All-Star Stitches there to your right. Event worn material, usually Aaron Judge. Black, Gold, Red, and Platinum are the parallels. All-Star Jumbo, All-Star Dual, and All-Star Triple. Only parallel is a Platinum 1-of-1. In the name Relics, there's 90 people in this set. They're all 1-of-1s, but each player has multiple 1-of-1s because each card is 1-of-1. So it'll spell out, say, Aaron Judge. So the A and A, they would all be 1-of-1s, but then there would be, 10 total to spell out his name. So there's a lot of in the name, just depending on how many letters are in each person's name. All right, back of the box. Of course, it's not in the back of the box. This thing, I think it was 4 to 5 pages of numbers. As you can see here, it's got everything. Some of the things we didn't go through. What I did use is the EA, Hanger EA, and the Value Pack or Blaster Box EA. The numbers between it and the SE usually are very similar. There's also a value box that is a hobby direct. Again, the numbers are very, very similar, just a little bit off here and there. Every once in a while, you'll see that the number is a little lower. To me, that just means that they put an extra one in that group of sets. So, all right. So you've seen these numbers before on the production. If not, we just use those numbers from over on the last sheet, kind of multiply them out. It's not hard math. Anybody can do it, but I do it for you. Hobby Jumbo Blaster hangers. You can see the production there. Huge production of blasters and hangers, about double in the case compared to the Hobby and Jumbo. And the Hobby and Jumbo are about the same in the cases, which is interesting. Seems like they're going for that. Across the past years of releases, here's the Hobby. You can see there was a huge spike from 2020 to 2021. That was all COVID related. And we've been slowly kind of coming down. They realized they've been producing too much update and they needed to lower it because it just left on the shelves. I think they're trying to maximize their dollar, make less, charge more, produce a scarcity of sorts, at least a perceived scarcity, hopefully have better rookies in it, and they make more money off of it. That's just good business, right? Can't really complain about them being good business people. Now, Jumbo, they shot up in 2022 from 2021. You see from 19 to 2020, there was an increase, and from 2022 on, they've been cutting. And according to the calculation, which isn't the greatest because you have to basically use the clear for hobby, which is cut and dry. That's not hard to do. And then you flip over to Jumbo. How you do it is basically say, okay, I'm going to pick reverence. Usually I pick the black parallel because it's only between Jumbo and Hobby. And how many did, you produce out of the boxes of Hobby? Well, that means the rest have to be in Jumbo, and that's how I get that number. You can see the asterisks here. I put the asterisks, that's when they changed the number of packs. We have changed the number of cards as well, but that really doesn't matter because the hits are still the same. It just produces less overall cards, which is a good thing. Other Topps releases, kind of in the middle. This is interesting. So Topps Series 1 was double the production of this. Topps Series 2 was about 50%, a little less than 50%. And then the Jumbo is right around the Museum and Cosmic, which makes sense. So I'm not mad about the production. I'm not. I feel pretty good about it. I would assume that they're going to be a little more juicier than in the past, especially the Jumbo. And we'll see why in a little bit. But I'm kind of happy with the production. The price, though, geez. Other releases. So this is comparing to 2022, 2023. So you can see this is the number of packs it takes to pull a gold, rainbow, green foil, blah, 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 all the way down. And I put in the base set so you can understand. And then I did a comparison from 2024 to 2023. And a negative number is better. That means that the odds got better to pull something. So you can see in these, the odds got better to pull in the Hobby. By a little bit, but still that means something. In Jumbo, stayed the same or got worse. Makes sense. They didn't really change anything in the format of Jumbo. Truthfully, all they did in this was they reduced the number of packs. So in 2023, you had 24 packs. You also had 330 people in the base set. So they kind of did one of these weird things where they increased the base set, but decreased production and decreased the number of packs, and it kind of evened out. Not a huge difference. The biggest difference is in the clear, and the clear used to be only 100 people in the set. Now it's everybody. It's all 350 cards in the clear set, which I don't care for. Because you're going to get like league leaders, these rookie combos of pitchers that you don't want. It used to be clear was 100 of the best people in the set. I wish they would go back to that. It is what it is, but I think this is a very telling tale that Hobby's not too shabby. Jumbo, though, we'll get to Jumbo in a little bit. Hit odds, right now we will. So hit odds in a Jumbo box, you're going to get your 3 auto, or your 3 hits, 2 mems, 1 auto, and you're going to get 6 other numbered cards. Now that includes gold to 2024, and you're getting about 2.5 of those. Same thing with hobby. I think you're getting 1.5 golds, maybe 2 per box. No, I think you're 1.5, and then you're 1 hit, and then you get 2 other things. So not too shabby. If you look at the 2023, the pack odds went up, but we also lost 4 packs. So it made a difference. The hit odds is a little less. You're still getting 3 things on top of your auto or mem. The big thing is the jump in Jumbo. It gave you 2 more hits. Jumbo was a little watered down in the update last year to me. You were getting your 3 hits and then 4 other things, which is only 1 more thing than what you're getting out of the Jumbo box or hobby box. Parallels or even sometimes additional hits. So I'm glad they changed that in Jumbo. It made it a little more desirable. Also, you can see it's about every pack you're getting something. So if you go to your LCS and you're buying a pack, there's a good chance you're going to get a numbered card or one of the hits. Blasters. Now this is kind of a little confusing because of their parallels. I didn't put the base parallel in there, but you're getting usually one of the other parallels of the holiday and the Halloween stuff. So other than that, you have a 0.6% or 60% chance of pulling something else. Hangers, 85% chance of pulling something. And we'll get more into the weeds here and look at mems and autos here shortly. What about now? Okay, so hobby. Here is your odds between getting an auto. So it looks like in the past you're getting about 4 per case, about a 40% chance. It has gone down a little bit. It looks like now, or 4 to 5, 4 to 5. Now we're going to get basically the 30% chance. 1 in 3 or 1 in 4, kind of right around there. Autos, 20% of the time you're going to get one of those, or non-base autos. So not a bad thing about getting non-base. And then it's just the flip side. 66% of the time you're going to get a mem. This is kind of weird because at least the auto this year it kind of lines up. Last year it seemed like there was an opportunity, and I think actually we did this where you got multiple hits outside of the silver packs in a hobby box. But you can see that last year it was almost non-existent to get some non-base stuff out of here, especially for the mems. This year it's a lot more possible. Jumbo boxes. It is what it is, man. The autos, yeah, it says 89%, but you're going to get 1. Also, the non-base stuff in line, besides the non-base mems, they went up. It seems like they either produced more of those or something along those lines and made them a little more obtainable. I did not see any of the manufactured relics either, unless I missed it. I didn't see any this year, which would be awesome if they got rid of them, because nobody cared about them. Blasters and hangers, you can see here, you're not going after these for autos. You have a 1% chance to get them in either the blaster or the hanger autos, and about 4 to 5% for mems. You're not going for those. You're going for parallels in those guys. Just realize what you're going after when you go after blasters and hangers. Not to say not to, because hangers with those yellows and the yellow crackle and the yellow foil, you're getting some of those. Blasters, you're going to get those holiday ones. I got a holiday picture, I think of Series 1 this year. I think I sold the card. It was to 10. I sold the card for like $40-$50. Pretty nice. And it was just a picture. So that definitely got my money back. Now that's not normal, but anyways. Cost per. So this is an analysis I always seem to do. And it's pretty even across the board. You can see the cost per auto and the cost per hit are about the same, which is interesting because usually that's not the case. but you can look at the 140 and the 130. That's where they're pre-selling at currently, and the numbers are pretty much the same. The auto is a little off by about $100, but the hits is about the same. So I think they recognize this formula and are trying to help everyone out and get you the same amount of hits for the same dollar amount. So the only difference would be what you want to guarantee those hits are. All right, so what does all this mean? This is usually one of the cheaper releases. It's not so much this year. I'm having a little issue with that. I could pay an extra $50 and get a Topps Chrome hobby box. I don't know. The pre-sales to me are a little ridiculous in the pricing. If you go look at Topps.com, it's not the case. Sometimes you'll see double the price of what they're selling on Topps for the pre-sale, which does end, I think, today, the raffle. So production, though, did not increase for the hobby or jumbo, but the odds were relatively flat because of the increase in card count for the sets. It's kind of a weird thing they did here, but hobby seems better for base parallels while jumbo has the juicier stuff. If you look at it, the jumbo had the better odds at pulling like the bigger reference hits and things like that, the platinum autos and things like that. And it's better than last year. I realize all this information is based on the odds they give me and the information that Topps produces for the sets. So there could be some errors in that. Sometimes there is. But truthfully, the boxes are more expensive than I wanted them to be. They have decent potential and a low floor. Because again, this is flagship. You can get skunked easy in these boxes and get nothing. Used to be if you paid $90 for it, you didn't feel so bad. You pay $140, it's a little different story. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Let me know what you think about this. Give us a like. We'd really appreciate that. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. We do this, try to break down Topps releases as they come out. Wish Panini would do the same, but they've never released the odds like this. So anyways, check us out on all our different socials and whatnot for group breaks. All that information is in the description. But as always, be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.